Harris probably wouldn't have cakewalk for Howard.
No! What are you doing? This state cannot.
Notice how uncomfortable the crowd gets when Bill Burr starts giving valid criticism of Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton.
I'm sick of Obama's wife.
Alexa, go to YouTube.
All throughout my life with each presidency, like these first ladies, they just got more and more like chatty, more and more chiming in, like leaning into the frame, putting out their ideas. It's like, why are you talking? You weren't elected. Shut up. Let me get
T1 to Brisbane made Geelong in the prelim final. Polly and English.
Get out.
Have some fun!
Oh, boy.
Hogwarts is a second home for me.
Revelio.
I don't think we do this.
What about the room,
I trust your first. See,
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
he continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumen?
Professor Roan... I'm eager. I'd like...
Ah, there you are.
I'll stop. This is the one. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't. Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Protego!
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go. Broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
possibly be as difficult as...
Okay.
Hello, looking for me? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
It
Enjoy
was
yourself.
okay.
I will see you soon.
It definitely got Netflixed. And I don't understand this whole, hey, let's spend $300 million on a show and then drop it all in one day and then never speak about it again. That business model does not work. As much as people hate it, them not having, like, if you release a show, an episode a week, and yeah, we watched the whole thing already. So, if you release an episode, one episode per week, it gives something people to talk about. Theories arise, discussions happen, the show it stays relevant in your mind. You know what I mean? But if you drop the whole show in one day, people talk about it for like a day or two and then they don't think about it ever again. And that was one of the biggest problems with Squid Games the second season, is that the nostalgia for season 1 had worn off, and so on and so forth. Not to mention there was a bunch of like easily predictable things. Like the man, the woman that lived, we all knew he was gonna live. The best friend dying, we all knew he was gonna die. It was very easy to predict. Even my wife's not, she's gotten some things right, but she's not too good at predicting TV shows like that, like with the weird twists and all that. And even she was like, I think this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen, and you know what I mean? It was just very readable. You know what I mean? Like it was all right. I'm not gonna say that it was bad. You know, it's leagues better beyond most of the shit that's coming out right now. But like characters like Thanos, bro, Thanos was so cheesy and corny. And his little sidekick puppet that was like, yeah, superseded. Yeah, you know what I mean? That was like, that, you know, they were like, yeah, Thanos, bro, yeah. I wanted that guy to die more than I wanted Thanos to die. Because the whole time I was like, bro, I would not let Thanos pump me around. I'd pop that dude right in his chin. He's like Malibu's most wanted. Bro, I would have just broke his jaw. Straight up. Yeah, I'm super badass. Because, you know, I wish that I could rap really fast. Like his little cheesy raps. And the fact that that dude is a rapper in real life and he was okay with rapping like that, get out of here, dude. And I don't know why. So, the very first time that they had a vote, right? And Gyung Ho was telling everybody, hey, do this, and they all had an argument about it. And then the staff came out and said, if you interfere with the voting process again, you will be eliminated. And then in the very next vote, they did it again. And they had this discussion, and the staff didn't do shit about it. Yeah, he's like a South Korean rapper in real life. He's a, well, I wouldn't say rapper. I'd say more like a media influencer. But yeah, he pretty much, the character that he played in the show is pretty much who he is out in the real world. Just a cheesy, almost like a South Korean TikToker. You know what I mean? And I feel like it was made too much for Western audiences. I feel like they made the Western audience too... I don't know, dude, because I know Asians in their culture, bro, Asians are some of the most like racist, prejudiced people on the planet. Like in China, bro, China, for whatever reason, they do not like black people. And I don't know why. I don't know the logistics behind it. But I know that Disney is willing to cut black people out of their movies and off their posters to appease Chinese people. So I don't know the story behind it. I don't know why, but they are like, no. You know what I mean? So that's, and I don't want to like speak on it because I don't know why that is. I can't imagine that there are a lot of black people over in China. You know what I mean? So I don't understand like where that specific racism would come from. I just know that anytime that Disney or Fox or somebody releases a movie, any parts that have black people in them usually get cut down. And if there is a black person like on the movie poster, they actually have a separate movie poster that gets created for China, and they get put more, like if you look at the Force Awakens poster, as in the one that was released to the rest of the world and then the one that was released to China, John Boyega's picture goes from like the center of the poster to a little tiny ass backdrop in the hidden background. You know what I mean? Caste system, what is that? Is that like a is that like anybody who's not Indian goes over here and you're not one of us type thing? Or like a stereotype thing, like, oh, like all white people must be Karens and all black people must like fried chicken or something? Is it like a stereotype thing? I've never heard that before, that terminology, caste system. I mean, every religion has that then. You know, Christians think that they're the supreme beings. Catholics think they're the supreme beings. That's why I don't support organized religion, because that is something that typically comes along with any sort of organized religion. It's actually something that comes along with any sort of group, period. It doesn't matter if it's race, if it's sexuality, if it's religion, if it's status. Every, like, if you look at it as like an economic thing, you know, rich people think that they're better than poor people, and poor people think that they're more moral than rich people. You know what I mean? Like, there's always some sort of caste system, as you would say, when it comes to individualized groups. And a lot of people think that's why the American government is pushing this narrative of, okay, well, you have the racial box, you have the economic box, you have the socioeconomic box, you have the gender box and the sex box, and you know what I mean. So they can divide people as much as possible. That way, on an individual level, everybody thinks that they're better than everybody else. So, and that creates a huge divide, because there isn't a single person on this planet that's anywhere close to the same. So you have this entire nation, or hemisphere almost now, of people that think that they're better than everybody else because they are this, and this, and they follow that with the side of this, you know what I mean? And so what a lot of that has to do with also is territorialism. Whether people like it or not, humans are still animals. And just because that humans have a higher intelligence level per capita than, you know, the closest animal that's has the highest intelligence level, it doesn't stop us from being animals. You know what I mean? We're still like when a dog goes and pisses on a tree, or, you know, a male cat sprays your couch or something like that. Humans do the same type of shit. You know, the chest puffing, you know, the who do you think I am mentality. We're still animals deep inside. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time going in and out of like jail and stuff, right? And in California, the actual jail system, the incarceration system, is extremely racist. Like, whites are not allowed to be in cells with anybody that's a non-white. Same thing with like northerners and southerners and stuff like that. Like, a northerner is not allowed to be in a cell with somebody that's not a northerner, and in southerners, same thing. They cannot be in a cell with somebody that's not a southerner. And whites are not allowed to eat after blacks. Blacks are not allowed to eat after whites. Like, it's a whole... That's how the California prison system is. And it's kind of instigated by the cops that run the show. I'm not saying that all guards are bad, because I've run into a lot of guards that were good, and there are a few of them that I owe my life to this day, because they fucking kept me from going insane and, you know, unaliving myself. But a lot of guards feed into that crap. Like, they're just as racist as the inmates are. And it's crazy. Like, after years of doing that, the last time that I was arrested and I served time, I was actually afraid of my own people, supposedly, because they were all doing a bunch of crazy stuff and they were plotting on each other. And I had never been away from my kids before. And it wasn't my people that allowed me to use a cell phone to call my kids. You know what I mean? And that's when I was like, this shit is being pushed on us right here by this system that's fucking higher than us. I'm not saying that there's anything like anything like systemic in place. I'm just saying it was something that was used. It was a tool that was used to control us, the inmates. How can we rise up and fight for a better rehabilitation for us if we're too busy fighting with each other? I don't know. And so, well, going back to Squid Games, I feel like they tried to. I know Asian countries have a very strict culture. You know what I mean? Like Asians in general, they're a very strict, serious people. Not in a bad way, because I mean China's been around for how many thousands of years? You know what I mean? Same thing with Japan, and you know, like I don't know how long Korea's been around, but you know, some of these nations have been around for thousands of years, and they run a tight ship, and that's the reason why they're still around. You know what I mean? And it's weird because you see how they ran the first season, and it doesn't feel anything like the second season. And it's like they tried to adopt the whole Western ideology way too much instead of continuing to do their own thing. I feel like they were trying to appease the Western culture too much, and Western culture is in shambles right now. I don't know why you'd want to replicate that. Oh, it was definitely incomplete.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcraft.
Matilda, student. I thought I might... But...
Well, and that's another thing, too, is in Western media, I don't know when this happened, but we used to dominate the market. You know what I mean? When it came to TV. You know, when you want to sit here and talk about sitcoms, you know, we had Cheers and Scrubs and Friends and King of Queens and, you know, all these, and Everybody Loves Raymond, and, you know, we had all these great comedies that lasted throughout the ages. You know, we made TV shows like MASH and I Love Lucy and McHale's Navy and Gilligan's Island and The Brady Bunch, you know. And even if you want to step into other types of TV shows like Law and Order, or like The Shield, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, you know, we used to dominate the market when it came to shows. And shows used to be 20 to 30 episodes long per season. Now we get, what, 6 episodes in a day, and that's it? That's all we get? Six episodes? That pissed me off. Or no, it's 7 episodes. Sorry, 7 episodes. We get 7 episodes, and that's it. That's all we get. And there were so many loose ends that were not. Yeah, the whole CSI, you know, Miami, Las Vegas, New York, dude, CSI was the shit. I never watched NCIS, but I know it was on for a long time. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, even like daytime soap operas like The Young and the Restless and As the World Turns. Dude, those have been going on for like 50 years. There's a guy named...
if you're interested, feel free to take a look around.
If you get a chance to follow him,
infantry.
There's a guy on YouTube named Disparu. 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 He puts out really good commentary that's very down to earth. And there's Disparu Nerdrotic is another one that I think he's another one that's standing against the Hollywood woke machine.
Sleeping off me. Proper day's work and I sleep like a baby moon.
I'd take up biology if it didn't involve so much doubt.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
No, this one looks the coolest.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of...
Yeah, that's another thing that
or do work of any kind. Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
not even just Star Wars, dude.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
It was, dude, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Marvel, DC. Look at, there's that page. The page that I thought I was missing.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Not much of a
Yeah, God of War is another franchise that's getting torn to crap. And it's
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that? He's
Lieutenant, how's it going?
his own game. I like it. Do more of it. Levioso. Look! He's conquering! Took him long enough. We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll. Did...
Oh, hello there. A moment if
Prepare.
you would.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
what the hell else is broken? You know,
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir.
Frankly, you deserve it.
Thank...
I don't know what it is either, too, because what's gonna happen if another country, right, comes in to take us over? Like, let's say another nation came over to take us over, right?
What an extraordinary...
Do these people think that they're just gonna protest their way out of it?
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be? You're most welcome.
Well, and then that's another thing too. Diversity
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona.
is
the
good
owner.
to
She
an
is a
extent.
charming hostess.
It's what makes
and a
us
powerful witch. Good one. to know.
individuals. You know what I mean? The fact that, you know, I like Marvel and you like DC, or you like Superman and I like Batman. that's what gives us opportunities for us to talk and discuss. If we all like the exact same shit and we all acted exactly the same, we would just be like cardboard cutouts of each other.
Gave you a distraction.
But
I
people
just watched
take
a
it
student
too
take
far.
down your distraction.
People, oh well, I like Marvel and you like DC. You
It's
racist
a
piece
treat
of
to
shit.
see you locked
You know what I
up.
mean? Like
I
that.
shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Having diversity is a good thing and it's a necessity. It's just when it's abused and it's not in moderation.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there. I want to understand...
Like, dude, I think my wife and I would drive each other crazy if we were exactly the same and all that, and we just were both into the same stuff. We'd drive each other fucking crazy, dude. Oh yeah, strong people, strong people. Hard people create soft times. Soft times create soft people. Soft people create hard times. Yeah, that saying's been around for a long time. I need to hurry up and burn through all this stuff and get the jackdaw's rest.
Revelio.
Professor.
Is that just sleeping on his floor?
They're after the...
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I wouldn't. Just because I'd be afraid of getting lost. Bro, you could actually get lost in a place like this and die of starvation.
If only a new student were to help me with...
I'm here about the new...
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Some kind soul help me?
Nope, I will not help you because I am on a mission. Maybe I should be one of those guys that makes like shorts videos about dumb shit. You know what I mean? When you're going through YouTube shorts and you come up and you go, did you know in Hogwarts, Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy 2, in the second scene of the third act in the fourth chapter, you can come across this girl with a ponytail? That crap drives me nuts, dude. When you come... Did you know that in Hogwarts Castle, in the third part of the second act,
Come from the toilet
there's a
bowl
ghost?
where she said I could swim, did you, Praxia Mole? As long as we're only one time per week.
Like, bro, what purpose did that serve me? I just wasted 60 seconds of my life. Did you know that in the second act of Hogwarts Legacy, Part 3, Scene 1, you come up to this door, there's a vine growing on the side. Wow!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Did you know that when you accept this quest in Hogwarts Legacy, a kid with curly hair gives it to you? Wow!
Sebastian told me... Of course. Get me?
We'll make you regret signing up.
We'll make you regret signing up!
Lumos.
There goes my way.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
Don't shy away now.
Leviosa! Sendo!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice one. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. That would be... Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio.
That's it!
Leviosa.
Nicely done!
Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio.
Excellent form! I'd say that's...
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes,
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. Take 4!
No.
Protego.
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa!
Lumos.
Accio! Act like a winner!
Original momentum, Leviosa.
Accio!
There goes my wager. Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
God, dude, this is taking forever, man. Why can't I purchase talents yet? I have to do this 3 times, dude. Well, 2 more times after this. I have to burn through all this
Only a
crap.
new student were to help me with...
Actually, wait, you know what?
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you... Gob? I'll...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was... Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. A few targets for you.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to insult each other.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio. Incendio.
All right. Oh my God. So I don't know if you guys remember last night I told you.
Ah, there you are.
I'm gonna add Dead Island 2. I'm gonna come up with a list.
Shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
That man is
a list of games
exasperating.
to get to 100
we have no
platinum.
choice.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Driving me nuts, dude.
And those annoy.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted!
Wait.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room. Lumos. Where might this lead? Here. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Accio.
Okay.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Is a book after all. Sebastian.
Probably the one where I either fought the I either fought the dude on horseback or where the hell to go? Oh my god, dude, come on.
Revelio. Protego.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Commander or something.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Or the sunflower. It could have been that.
Protego.
Fair enough. I understand.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It was whenever the game came out because I beat it within a few days of it coming out. So either late June or early July.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oh my god.
Professor Fig and Weasley. Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
God, dude, so much running around.
Miss guy.
Ugh. What am I missing?
Wow!
Wow. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours... Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittanyas.
I wonder if hippos...
Yes, Professor?
Not grass.
Firstly...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leanne. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Here you are.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. Home of... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Here. Levioso.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Alright. Dude, I have to be getting close because I'm pretty sure you go to Jackdaw's Rest when you get the broom.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear
And I
our
think I should be
dragonhide
getting the
gloves.
broom soon.
I'd...
relishing their new pot. Cost me my damned hearing.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogwarts.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animation.
Why is it showing 2?
I could wander the greenhouses for hours.
I've never had a harsh word to say about it.
It was a ridiculous thing to do. I'm not interested.
I think
Maybe
there were
Aurors or
dots
someone from the Ministry guarding them.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you. Not an easy potion.
Protego!
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor
Your potion should not be that. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well,
my god.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek
As far
from
as I
gas
can
in
see, the
school.
only potion worth learning is sleeping draft.
That's the last time
Owls must be incredibly intelligent. I'm not going to lose anything. The sorting hat took ages.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? Good.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking
Emmett,
about a
come
massive
here.
poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we... Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
You will not!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get over, Tiger! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You get on the right gate, buddy!
Release me!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
You're... Ma? I can...
I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
I'm curious about these piles. Mullet's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Protego! I take it?
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under
Revelio.
circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
That's not what the fuck I wanted to do, but oh well. Close enough.
And you also went on to do these...
Revelio.
Oi! Can you help me?
Following a Hogwarts... Very... Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Revelio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio. Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Revelio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Revelio.
The name.
It's...
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
said I need a piece of toast. I suppose that's where it goes. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang
Could
on.
it be? A visitor? The name's Rich.
There we go.
I suppose.
Jackdaw's Rest. That's Jackdaw.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to. Alright. I gotta go find 5 enemies. Bro, there's gotta be some enemies out here somewhere.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
If it isn't, Lord...
You're burning my favorite clothes!
Incendio! Yes! Leviosa!
If I have
Incendio!
Alright, now let's go back. What? Yes.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, once I learn this, I should be able to go in. How long did it take me? An hour and 46 minutes. Plus I talked for a little bit.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent...
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have... I wondered... Time?
Now.
Hell out of here. Go over to Jackdaw's Rest.
Huh. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
Nope, I don't want to help
project.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Nope. I had like 15 minutes.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways to cast these things?
Okay. I need to finish this quest. I gotta break that habit, dude. I add so much time stopping to pick up all these chests and shit. I gotta stop doing that. I don't need any of it. I just...
Here I am, as good as my word.
Shut the fuck up. Headless piece of human garbage.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
See, there's all kinds of stuff that they could have done with this game. They could have done enchantments and spells. They could have done all kinds of shit with...
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
You're like some bumble burning fire. I won't rest until you're dead. Why distracted? No! I will make you pay.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jack... I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. An untouched chest. There wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Incendio!
Oh,
remarkable.
Alright, Sodom is to get that other bullshit. I just run it down.
Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Oh.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this lead. There's no sign of him.
So next time I know, just go straight ahead. There's nothing over here.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackman. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Come on, I'm almost there.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
It's the map room.
Can it be?
Right.
All right, there it is. Now I've just got to do this 2 more times as a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw, so... Save game. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to end this here, and by the end of this weekend, we will have this done. And, this will be number 45, Lies to P 40, you know, you guys know the drill. But I did add Dead Island 2, Enotria, and some other games. I'm going to come up with a list. I'm going to get to 50, and then we'll start chipping away at that list, working towards 100 platinums. But I'm going to hop out of here because it is a nice, bright, sunny day, and I got a lot of stuff to do. But I want to thank you guys all for stopping by. I hope to catch you guys again on